Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. That's okay. How you doing, everybody? I was very generous. Well, they brought they're a great band. Check them out. So welcome to TheRatHole Live, and so we'll fade that out now. Hello again. If you were watching yesterday after our interview on the Legend of the Traveling Tortoise, that's the background, not the foreground. The Legend of the Traveling Tortoise, where we interviewed Gavin Verhey from Wizards of the Coast about the new Magic set that's coming out in a few days. I went and tried to stream the Merrily on High Street, which is one of the games from Bah Humbug. It is a prototype that I have. That's why I've printed off the rules. I don't have a proper rule book. It's actually missing a couple of components because I picked this prototype up quite literally off the floor at Gen Con. So no hate on that at all. It has spent 4 days plus demoing, if not the whole season. But I've fixed everything. I found the page that I was missing from the rule book because it's formatted like this, which is fine in a rule book, but it was hard when it was like that when I printed it all off. So I've actually got everything. I threw up my Christmas background on that side, mostly to try out my new hanging equipment up at the top. One thing, because it is going to be kind of a Christmassy thing, I want to do something fun. I want to show because I don't like the war on Christmas people. So one of the things I do love about the holiday season is when I go off to the Mermaid store, and at the beginning of their holiday season, they give out some glasses. And the war on Christmas people lost their ever-loving mind, and I'm going to say singular because they really only have one collectively, I think, when they stopped saying Merry Christmas on the cups. And then they came up with this, a green Christmas cup. And they lost it again. This was the best troll of those War on Christmas people ever. Because it was also you couldn't actually that year pour directly into the cup. That was one of the pandemic years. So you pour your drink into this green cup, and it stops being a green cup. It is a cool heat activated red, green into red, and I absolutely love that they did that. Obviously, we have to take a little bit more careful with this. You can see the red. You can kind of see the green at the bottom there, the green a little bit at the top. But yeah, you can see the nice red. Don't put that through the dishwasher. But yeah, so I needed some coffee, and so I made some coffee in my fancy thing. And it's so good, it like keeps things warm for a day. Anyways, yes, let's bring up my second camera here. So this is Bah Humbug and the 12 Games of Christmas. Right now on the Twitch channel, you'll be able to see what I did yesterday. I played a different game from there, Ladies Dancing. That was a lot of fun. If you're watching this on YouTube, happy holidays, because I'm not putting these up on the YouTube until into the holiday season. I also have an interview with Duncan Hike, who designed one of the games in here, Deck Build the Halls. So he did a little demo for us. So that will be going up during the holiday season. I have no idea what order I'm putting any of this, just for the record. But Bah Humbug, unfortunately, was not going to be ready in time back from the printers for this holiday season. I'm not entirely sure if it's coming out later next year or just at the end of the holiday season. Either way, that's fine. Pick it up when you can. As I said, this is just the prototype that we're going to be looking at. Whether I do a proper review on the thing or not, I don't know, because, well, I've got a bunch of other footage and they don't have the proper game. So, I currently have this set up for the Merrily on High Street. You are the night manager at a hotel, the Merrily, ironically, on High Street. Twitch, really? Yes. Yes, Travelly TARDIS type. Yes. It is I'm on Twitch because this is a gaming thing. So I'm doing all of my gaming things on the Twitch and then porting it over to YouTube, since I can't do them both simultaneously. Thank you, Twitch. But it gives me the opportunity to kind of tweak when I put them out on YouTube as well. So, and you can watch this and YouTube stuff. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Legend of the Traveling TARDIS's Twitch page. They are occasionally on Twitch, but very rarely. When we play Doctor Who Worlds Apart primarily. But since I was since I mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. If you head over to the YouTube, you can check out Doctor Who, Magic, and Universes Beyond, our interview with Gavin Verhey from yesterday. You can check that out on my YouTube or theirs. And yeah, back to this. We are on. We are running a hotel called the Merrily on High Street. Shocking. This little guy here is the manager. A little hard to see on some of these, but that's okay. Something better. Had I thought about this sooner, I probably could have come up with something better. That's fine. We'll just use this. The one is a little bit extra challenging just because of where the lighting happens to be. I'm going to place that in a minute. We've got 9 call bells. So as the rounds go on, the various customers on the different floors are going to be calling in for assistance. We have here a clock. It's midnight, and each round is going to change until we get to 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, my shift is over, unless I want to work overtime, in which case I can. Yeah, so we're going to determine where the manager is first by flipping over this deck. They're going to be on the 6th floor. And so these cards, these are the mail cards. This is a triangularly built deck. Most of the cards are not in here. What that means is that there's 1-1, 2-2s, 3-3s, 4-4s, 5-5, and so on, up to 12-12, because the 12 Nights of Christmas. The art is absolutely stunning. It is a Victorian era style art. You can kind of see a little bit more. You'll see more of these in a minute, but and there's a ton of games and a ton of extra goodies in this that'll be coming in this box, so they can have a whole bunch of games. The Merrily on High Street is a bonus solo game by the main designer, Emily Willix. And so I'm going to give that a shot today. And let's see. So my manager is going to start on the 6th floor. Let's just check the rules, shall we? So we'll read the flavor text, because why not? Ding dong. At the Merrily Hotel on High Street, the service bells are ringing. The city's most elegant establishment is booked with holiday guests, and the front desk phone is ringing off the hook. Unfortunately, you're short-staffed tonight. As the manager on duty, you'll climb the stairs and use the elevators to tend to the rooms and keep everyone happy. Can you complete your shift and give every guest the attention they need? Dun dun dun. So the goal is to not let any guests go unanswered, and if I neglect the floor, I end up eventually losing. Yeah, you lose control of the hotel and immediately lose if you let any guest call go unanswered, i.e., you run out of service bell tokens before 8 o'clock, so that's those ones up there. Or you neglect any floor, meaning any floor has 3 or more service bell tokens on it at the end of a round. Each hour, you'll get 3 3 calls at the front desk. These calls will almost always be from hotel guests. You will mark their call with the service bell on their floor number. You can only remove these service bells by tending to guests. Turns and rounds. The game has several rounds. Each round is 1 hour of your shift. The length of your shift is up to you. You must work a minimum of 8 hours until the clock reaches 8 o'clock. But the longer you work, the more you could earn tips. Each hour round, you do the following in order. We'll just play this as we do it, shall we? Yes, we shall. Step the first. Ring, ring, ring. The desk gets 3 calls. Draw 3 cards. Place them right to the right of the deck. I'm going to put them underneath because that's just easier for me. 2, 8, and 12. All right, so 2, 8, and 12. These are going to get things. So 2, 8, and 12. So those are the 3 floors that I have to get to. I've started, just as a reminder, on the 6th floor. If you draw the floor where the manager is, which I did not, I would get no call bell, which is good. I've already dealt with them. If I draw the porter, which is the postman card, which hopefully you'll see, he can help you by immediately removing all service bells from any one floor. The hotel manager moves. This is an optional thing. First, move the manager upstairs or downstairs to any floor that is 1, +1, or -1 from the manager's current location, meaning 5 or 7. After moving, you can either tend to the guests and or call the bellhop. If the floor that the manager ends up on has a pair of jingle bells, so you can kind of see on some of these, I can't see on the one, they have different icons, including some jingle bells. If the floor the manager ends on has a pair of jingle bells, you can call the bellhop and remove 1 service bell from anywhere in the hotel. As a final move, if the manager is on a floor adjacent to the elevator, the manager may enter the elevator. All right, well, I'm not going to be a great first move here. Haha. 8 hours. What hotel only lets you work 8 hours? No. It lets you work it. You must work 8 hours. It lets you work all night. So let's go up to the 7th floor. Moving up is probably good because these elevators are about to come down. There is no jingle bell, so I can't call the bellhop. There is no elevator. Third, elevators move. If an elevator is empty, it moves exactly 1 space in the direction the arrow is pointing. Always move empty elevators first. If the manager is in an elevator, they're not. I'll just deal with that later. So, this is one of the parts where I was saying I was missing components. The little arrow there were supposed to be 2 of those. Or 3 of those, sorry. There's not. There was only the 1. So I've pulled a couple of small pyramids out, and we will use those instead as arrows. It's really tempting to swap out and get like red ones too. Ding, ding, ding. Like an actual kind of elevator would. All right, so the elevators have moved. Dong. The lobby clock chimes. Advance the clock by 1 hour. It is now 1 o'clock. Every time the elevator reaches the top or bottom floor, it goes ding, switches directions, and you reset the call deck. And we'll go back to that. All right. So that was my first round. That was pretty simple. Next. A 7, a 6, and a 4. That's not ideal. Actually, it is because I'm on 7, so that one's not going to actually get placed. 6, right where I used to be, and 4. So a lot of even numbers wanting to do their thing this time. All right, manager now moves, and I'm going to quickly check one other thing here. So yeah, this is not going to work. That's not ideal. That's fine. We'll move up to here. Yeah, seems like still the best option. So yes, we'll do that. That 8 goes away. That ends my thing. There's no bells. These move. And it's now 2 o'clock. So again, we draw 3. Fourth floor. Ninth floor. Ninth floor. Oh no. Well, I know where I'm going to be going. All right. There we go. So, once again, I was hoping to hop on this elevator and go down here. I'm not going to be doing that. No, no, no. So, we will move over to the 9th floor, getting rid of those. And I can call the bellhop and remove one more. So, I'm going to remove this one up at 12. That seems like a good thing to do. And the elevators are going to move, which is slightly frustrating because I'm not, again, once again, I'm going to have to kind of waste an entire turn if I need to take an elevator down. And it's now 3 o'clock. Ring-a-ling-ling. The postman, which is the porter card in this. So he's going to help out. Which again, just the back on there. So upside is that's I'm going to double check if I have to redraw, but I think that also helps me out there. Yep, nope, it doesn't say to redraw, so cool. I'm going to get the porter's going to take care of the 4th floor for me. 3 and 11. Not ideal at all. Yeah, not ideal at all. So I'm gonna have to move to 10 and do nothing. Yeah. So elevators move. I move to 10. It's 4 o'clock. And we get more stuff. 1, 3, and 11. That's not so bad. I'm going to be taking care of those in a minute. So that's actually not the end of the world. I'm going to be moving into 11. Those go away. No jingle bell, so I still can't call a porter. Or the bellhop, sorry. Elevators move. Ding. So they'll start going in the opposite directions now. And it is now 5 o'clock. So this is a fairly speedy game. This is not on actual events that really take place in today's hotels. It's true. This is a very old-fashioned one. Being I've worked at the front desk by myself. Yes. Ding, ding. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Christian. One of my favorite short form YouTubers. It does a lot of hotel sketches, also from Orlando. Jessica Vanille. Damn it! Now I have to look her name up because she's absolutely just so. Yes, ironically, just popped up. Yeah, Jessica Vanille. Absolutely adorable blonde lady who does some wonderful Disney bounding and hotel sketches, and she's just delightful. Anyhow, hi. Yes, it is my turn now. I'm going to not move at the end of which means I can't do anything, but I can move onto the elevator. Now, when the elevator moves, I can take that one to whatever floor I want. So this is going to go up 1, and I'm going to take this down to the 3rd floor. I'm going to double check the exact order of operations, having now done that. If the manager is in an elevator, you may move that elevator any number of floors in the direction the arrow points. Yep. When it stops, the manager may exit the elevator and tend to its guests. Yay! Third floor is solved. All right. Oh, I didn't reset this. That's okay. I'll reset it now because, or I'll reset it, I guess, at the end of next turn. In theory, I should have shuffled all of these back into the deck when the elevator swapped. Whatever. Not the end of the world. 5, 2, and 5. Not the end of the world, but also not ideal. No, we're at 6 o'clock, by the way. So I'm going to move to 2, clear that. Elevators are going to move. Ding. This one goes up. And now I give these a shuffle. And I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. They also get shuffled into this. And this gets put back on the top of the deck. And it is now 7 o'clock. So I've effectively won the game. Because again, it's a fast game. How long does it say it? It says a 20-minute game. I don't think this has been 20 minutes. But that also probably includes setup, which I already did. So, next cards. 12, 6, and 9. I made that a little bit too tight. That's fine. So 12, 9, 6. Not terribly ideal. Just saying. But not the end of the world. So we're going to go through and I'm going to verify this order of operations here. Need the 5 version of Five Nights at Freddy's Motel. That's terrible. Terrible. Tight. And also really tempting. I'm gonna put that in my head, Kristen. I've got ideas because they do community submissions and stuff for this. Tempting. Anyhow, yes. So hotel manager moves. So I'm going to move to 1. That gets cleared. After moving, tend to the guests. Did that. Call the bellhop. I can do that. So I can actually get rid of some of these. And I'm going to take out... I'm going to be risky. I'm going to be risky here. I'm going to get rid of 12. That's dangerous because those could get done. But as a final move, if the manager's on a floor adjacent to an elevator, oh look, I am. I can get onto the elevator. I can't adjust if it goes up or down. Take out the trash. No, I'm not. Yes. All right. So I can go up wherever I want. I'm going to go up to the 6th floor. Clear those. And it is now 8 o'clock. So again, I've won this game. But I'm still going to keep going. Because why wouldn't I? It doesn't say what tips are on here, but there's theoretically tips. So we've got those out of the way. Itchy. So draw new cards. 7. I'm going to draw these in one of it because I could lose on this, right? 9. Getting dangerous. Postman. Boom. All right, so let's get rid of 9. Saves me a whole lot of trouble. And then no, I put the 7, I put the 9. All right, so I move over to 6. Clear it. I am not going to jump on the elevator, which is not ideal, but it'll be fine because I'm going to catch up to the one on the 7th floor next turn. Don't forget to close the door on Freddy. Slam. Darkwing Duck? Let's get dangerous. Always. Always dangerous, my friend. All right. Elevators have moved. It is now 9 o'clock, so I'm on overtime. This is great. Ketchup or catsup? It is ketchup. It is ketchup, not catsup. Weirdos call it catsup. I forget there's a regional thing. I forget where it is that calls them catsup, but still weird. All right. So clear this. 8, 11, 2. 8, 11, and 2. Okay. I'm going to move to 7. Clear that. I'll jump on the elevator. Elevators move. I go all the way up to 11. Ding. I get off, clear 11. These get shuffled back up. 1, 2, 3. See, and because they're getting put on top, it gets more and more dangerous to leave those ones that have 2 where they are, right? So we got 2. Now those floors are back in this deck. So it is now 10 o'clock. 6, 7, 12. 7 and 6. All right. And I will move to 12. Clear 12. There's jingle bells there, so I can call the bellhop, and I'm going to take out 7 because I'm not on that side, that elevator side. And that's that. Elevator's going to move. Ding. So these are going to get put back in, which again, extra dangerous. So now I've only got 3 cards here, plus the 3 that I drew off the top of the deck. This guitar amp goes up to 11. No, it goes up to 12. Just ordered another Doctor Who Flux game. We will have 2. Awesome. That is awesome. We're gonna play that. Maybe we'll figure it out if we do Pensacon. That might be a thing we do. Yeah, definitely. We can make this happen. Let's because that's 3 decks between the 3 of us. We could do a tournament. We can figure something out for that. And I will see if maybe Gamma's doing Pensacon. I don't know because they've got a gaming program as well. No. Let's make this happen, my friend. And if nothing else, we can also start doing it kind of online-ish. It's a bit weird, but we'll figure that out too. All right. So these are back on top. 2, 3, 6. So that's good. Ish. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to see now we're getting close. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Aren't the flux cards supposed to be limited? So yes and no. Basically, they decide they were not going to do a new print run of the Doctor Who Flux, and they decided, for whatever reason, they are. So a lot of anything licensed by Looney Labs is eventually going to go out of print. So, for example, the Star Trek fluxes, those are all getting rarer and rarer. Firefly Flux, all of these things are not really renewing. They did renew because it's an anniversary year, their Monty Python license. But I assume that's also an easier license to deal with. Good. Use one, save the other. Yep, you could do that. They're not going to be that limited anytime soon. But yes, that's certainly a completely thing. Completely a thing you can do. So I'm not going to do anything on here. I'm going to pop on the elevator. And oh no, this is oh no, this is also going down. We're good. So here's the dangerous thing. If I go to 6, I can clear stuff off. Go to 2, I can clear this and then come up here. But when it hits that, okay, I'm just going to mute this conversation for an hour. Sorry, Christian. Yeah, these are going to get shuffled back in, and I got a bigger risk of drawing another 6. So I'm going to go to the 6th floor. Really? Is it not muted on here too? All right, so we're going to go down to 6. There we go. It's midnight. I've worked a 12-hour shift. I'm going to hop into the elevator. Yeah. That's creepy. That's creepy, Tom. All right. So 7, 12, 9. Okay. Well, that super risky. Everything's super risky. Super risky. We are going to yeah. We're going to move up to 7, clear that, jump in the elevator. Elevators move. Get off to clear 3. Do it. No, I'm not doing anything. Seriously, why is this still talking? It should not be. Shut up. Shut up, both of you. I know it's busy and important. Maybe if I quit that? I tried to mute that chat. Why is it still going? All right. Draw new cards. It is now 1 a.m. I'm on 13 hours of a shift. Oh my god. Worst superhero name ever. Super risky. Yep. Oh, there we go. I think I'm going to check the game. So that's 3. I don't know if I lose now or if I lose at the end of the round. So if I lose immediately, I'm hosed. You lose control of the hotel and immediately lose if you let any guest calls go unanswered. Then you run into service bell tokens. Or if you neglect any floor has 3 or more service tokens at the end of a round. Okay, good. So I did not lose yet. We're good. 7. As long as I don't draw another one of those 8. So we're getting close to losing. But I'm going to get to move this. So I do clear these off. So that's good. Elevators move. Ding. These will get shuffled. 1, 2, 3. This is when they start writing nasty grams to corporate. Yeah. All right. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. 3, 2, 9. I don't have to worry about 2 because I'm already on that floor. I've already taken care of it. 3 and 9. So we're getting into that risky time frame again. We're going to move to 3. Clear that. Elevators are going to move. And we get 3 more control. It's now 3 in the morning. 7, 7, 12. Oh, no. So I'm going to double check this just again. Run up. So I can't actually lose for the record because I made it past 8 o'clock. But you lose immediately if you run out of service bell tokens before 8 o'clock. So or 3 at the end of the round. I'm going to lose on both of those because I cannot. No. If I'm going to assume that I've just lost. But if I could jump on here, it would come up here and clear those. Because that's an automatic. It's kind of a freebie. So I would have survived had I not run out of stuff. That's the risk. But I made it to 3 o'clock. Let's just take a look at the scoring here. You win if you complete at least 8 hours on duty without either of the above happening. I'm gonna just double check that game ends when I know. Oh, okay. So the wording is different in different places in this rules. If the game requires you to place a service bell, but there are no tokens left under the clock, you lose. So it's not that I've run out, it's that I've run out and can't do anything. If a floor has 3 or more service bells at the end of the round, cool. So I am actually still alive. You win if you complete at least 8 hours on duty without either of the above happening. You can end your shift or continue working additional hours if you like. If you keep working, you cannot lose, but any of the above happens, the game ends. You may also choose to stop at any time. When you do, you will earn a job title based on the length of your shifts and tips equal to the number of service bells that remain under the clock. Oh, okay. That's where that was. So I'm already at senior manager, just for the record. I'm just gonna end it there. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take 13 hours. I'm Father O'Flanagan. I'm a man of God. Therefore, you must trust me when I tell you that whatever we are all likely to die. Yes. All right. So. I'm going to write this down in a second. I'm not going to make this look all pretty again. No need for that. And I need to pull out the porter. There he is there. So, that was one extra long game of the Merrily on High Street. And we're going to play another game of it. I'm going to see if I can do that in the next 15-ish minutes. Keep this to an hour-long stream. I am going to attempt to run a raid. It's a bit... I'm wondering if there's a timing thing that I can do between this. So, guys, please hang around for a second if you can and participate in whatever raid I end up doing. Because it's a bit funky. I think I finally figured out how to make it work, though. All right. We've put him in there. Manager is going to start on 2. Oh, right. I was going to write down what I did here. 13 hours plus 3 tip. There we go. Alrighty then. Here we go. 3, 4. All right. 3, 3, and 4. Well, gee, I wonder where I'm gonna move. Blurp. Can't jump on an elevator. Can't call a bellman. Elevators move. 3 more, and it is now 1 o'clock. I forgot to reset my clock. 10, 5, 9. Okay. So we are going to move to 4, clear 4, use the jingle bell there to clear 5, jump on the elevator. Elevators move. I get off and clear 10. Hello, Kitty. Welcome. Thanks for the lurk. So I am currently playing the Merrily on High Street, one of the games in Bah Humbug. This is a bonus solo game. I am a manager running a hotel, and I have to basically attend to all of these here wonderful peoples. Next call 8. Porter. Okay, so I can clear whatever I want using him. That's going to be, I'm going to clear 8 because that just makes the most sense. And 7. And we're going to move to clear 9 and call the bellhop to clear 7. So I'm rocking it. I am rocking this game, which is great. We go ding. All these get shuffled. Along with 1, 2, 3. I'm not terribly upset about this. And 1, 2, 3. So 9 doesn't get placed. 7 gets placed, and then gets immediately taken care of by the porter. Well, that was a fun round. Well, I still can move though, of course. So we are going to. I'm going to move to 10. Not terribly upset. No, not at all. Elevators come down. 10, 8, and 12. So again, I'm on 10, so that worked out to being convenient. I'm going to hop on the elevator, switch that so it goes up. Elevators move. Clear that floor. I'm going to just check, because I don't think, because the elevators move at the end, I don't actually get to call the bellhop. Yeah, no. Nope. Oh, and or calling the bellhop. Yep, I can. So, yay. I'm doing surprisingly well here. But again, I'm dinging. That dings the elevator. So these get shuffled back in with another 3. And 10, 12, 8. 10, 12 that doesn't happen. 8. I'm going to hop on the elevator. No, it's also switched. Elevator. Take out 10. I've lost track of how many how many hours I've been playing on this. Oopsie. Well, I think I'm going to just start over again. That was 1 o'clock. I've done too well on this that I'm just going to continue as if that was the beginning of the game. 7, 3, and 9. Holy, yeah. So I will move. No, let's move to 9. Clear 9. Ding the bellhop down to 3. Elevators move. It's now 2 o'clock. It's more than that, but as I said, I buggered up. Oh, the other nice thing about this this fun coffee cup, you can start telling as it gets less red. 1, how much coffee you have, and 2, how cold it is or is not. So that's kind of fun. All right. So we clear these. We've restarted because I'm a fool. It is now 2 o'clock. 5, 4, and the porter. All right. 5, 4. I'm going to use the porter to clear 4. I'm going to move into 8. I'm not going to get onto that elevator because there's not really any point to it. So that will take us to 3 o'clock. Elevators move. And we do another round. 4, 7, and 3. 4, 7, and 3. So I did a good job in staying where I was, because now I can move into 7. Clearing that. And I am now going to get on this elevator, because I can switch its direction. And then the elevators move. And I get off, which then clears 5. Excellent. And it is now 4 a.m. Halfway through my shift, we're doing good. 2, 1, and 8. So it's worth noting at this point, there's 2. I've built this deck with 2 of each floor number. There's still only 1 1. There can only be 1 1, as it is a triangle build. There's 1 1, 2 2s, 3 3s, and so on. So just to be clear on that, we're gonna move into 4, clear it, use the bellhop to clear 8. Elevators are going to move. I'm not going to get on the elevator. No, wait. I should be getting on the elevator. I should always get on the elevator. Get on the elevator, because the elevators then move. I get off the elevator, and 2 still gets cleared. Have to remember these things. This is important. So again, 1, 2, 3. These get reshuffled because the elevators have switched. And 11. Porter. 4. So 11, I can't. The porter came out, so I can't actually clear the 4. I'm going to clear the 11. And I'm going to move down to 1. Clear that. And I will use that to clear the 4. I'm calling the bellhop. It is now 5 a.m. Elevators move. 4, 3, 2. Not the end of the world, really, as far as things go. I'm, of course, going to move to 2. So that's really the only place I can move from 1. I can't call a bellhop. Can't get on the elevator. Elevators are going to move. And it is now 6 a.m. So I'm still doing really well on this. As long as I don't draw another 3, which I shouldn't. 5, 12, and 10. So we're going to move into 3. Clear. Nothing else I can do. Elevators move. Ding. These get shuffled in. Again, with 3 from the top here. And it's going to be 7 o'clock, which means, again, I've almost officially won. $10, 12, and 3. 3 doesn't get placed because I'm on the 3rd floor. 10 and 12. So that's risky. It would be more risky in a full-size deck because there's usually more 10s and 12s. But again, it's been balanced. So I'm going to move to 4. I'm going to double check that the bellhop can take out both of the ones on 12. Call the bellhop at the floor, jingle bells. Remove 1 service bell from anywhere in the hotel and return it to the clock. So I can only do 1. That's fine. I'm going to do the 12 because that's the hardest to get to. I hope that I have not cheated and done 2 in the past. It is now 8 o'clock. So I have officially won the game. Porter came out. I can clear 10. 5 and 7. So now I'm on overtime. I'm basically playing for tips. We are going to move into 5. You know what? I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna keep it at that. We're at 9 o'clock, so that's a 9-hour shift. I could go a few more rounds, but I feel like I'm not gonna. Will I? No. I'm gonna. What time is it? Yeah, might as well. Stay there. Can't do anything. Elevators move. That goes ding. These get shuffled with 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 4, 10, 12. I don't have a lot of options here. We're gonna move to 4. Clear 4. Call the bellhop to clear 12 again. Just so it hasn't been, because you don't want to end with 3, right? You don't want to risk that. And that ends the turn. So it's now going to be 10 o'clock as the elevators move. 3, 7, and 11. Well, it makes the most sense to move to 3. So we're going to move to 3. Elevator's going to move. And we're at midnight. Porter. Let's take out 12. 5 and 4. Well, that's less than ideal, as I was going to jump on that elevator. But instead, we are going to move to 4. Clear that. And if I was smart, I'd do 7. I'm going to intentionally not be smart and do 11. Because while it's farther away and still not a terrible plan, that's a lot of risk on that 7. Elevators move. Because now, again, I'm shuffling these back in. So I've got a good chance, not a good chance, but a chance that I'm going to end up with another 7. And it's going to be really hard to get to if it comes up. 3, 12, 7. So that might just do it. Yeah, because I cannot get to the 7th floor. If I stay, I can leave the manager on the same floor and call the bellhop to kill off one of those 7s. Yes. Okay, so I stay on 4, call the bellhop onto the elevator. Elevators move. 12, which lets me also call the bellhop to take out another 7. Ha! Still alive. And it is now 1 a.m. And again, we know that this is, I've gone way beyond that, but we're going to do it anyway. 2, 10, and the porter. So we are going to use the porter to clear off 10. Which just leaves us with 2. All right. I'm going to jump on the elevator. The elevators move. These get shuffled back in because I've hit the bottom. I should have obviously switched that the direction, but whatever. No. Stop that. What am I trying to do there? Get off the elevator, which clears 2. 2 a.m. So we are now at a 14-hour shift. 5, 9, porter, I'm going to use to clear the 5. Move to 3. Clear the 3. Can't do anything else. Elevators move. 3 a.m. 7, 12, 7. So we're going to have to pull, actually, the same stunt I just pulled, ironically. Move into 4. Call the bellhop. Take out a 7. Onto the elevator. Take the elevator to the top. Get off the elevator. Clear bellhop. These get shuffled back in, though. So again, it's getting harder and harder to make any of this happen. Because now, again, I've got 2 7s in, 9 cards? 10, 2, 7. 10, 2, 7. So, my options are not much. This is moved. So I'm going to stay where I am, which means I can call the bellhop. Hop in the elevator. Elevators move. Ding. I get off at 10. Can't call it bellhop, can't do anything else, but I've got that dealt with. But again, we've had an elevator hit the floor, so 1, 2, 3. Again, we know there's at least 1 7 in these 6 cards. And at least 2 of them in the top, however many that is, 9 or so. 9. That's not a problem. I can get to that. 7. So again, that's going to cause me a problem. 7. That's going to cause me bigger problems. And so I can move to 9. Clear 9. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Use the bellhop to clear 1. And I still lose. Now I don't technically lose. Again, I've made my 8-hour shift. But that's going to put me at a 12, 16-hour shift with 6 tip. Plus 6 tip. So yeah, this is the Merrily on High Street. Again, a bonus solo game from Bah Humbug. I'm really looking forward to this game. This is a fascinating concept because this is also going to be a living game. So on top of all of these cards and all of the other cards and schmuck that's inside here, again, this is a prototype. There's going to be more games that come out every year. So all of these other games that we've got stuff for, they're going to get new cards, new stuff. Will there be other things that come out? No promise of that. Could be interesting, though. But it does definitely result in more games constantly. So, I mean, I've played 2 of them in the last 2 days and done an interview on a 3rd this year alone. If you're subscribed to my YouTube, which I'm going to bring up here now. Somewhere around here, I've got my YouTube. There we go. Over on my YouTube, this video, the video I did yesterday here on Twitch, and the interview that I did with one of the designers in this box are all going to come out sometime during our holiday game series. To see some of the previous stuff, you can check out TheRatHole.ca/Christmas. I will hopefully be updating that URL before the season hits. But I'd like it to be more than just Christmas. I'm really hoping I can get like a Festivus review or something like that in there this year. But yeah, so I'm going to. This is a game that I'm probably going to be bringing out year after year after year because there's always new stuff. But you can, like I said, check out what I've done during our holiday season. Whether I do more, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But definitely please check that out. One of my goals is to reach 210 subscribers on that YouTube channel, which is 46 new subscribers by my 46th birthday on December 22nd. So please, if you have not subscribed over there, please do subscribe. I won't even ask you to hit the bell. Hit the bell, watch my stuff. But I won't even ask you to hit the bell. Just subscribe and I'll be grateful. Other than that, again, I want to thank, as always, the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, who was here during the show at some point. I don't know if they are still here right now, but there's their Twitch. Their YouTube is somewhere on here as well. But yes, the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS allows me to use their there it is. Their StreamYard, along with Hanging with Web Show, to do these fabulous things. Thank you again to the Julies Andrews, whose music I'm about to bring back up. Bloop. Thank you to Small Furry Games for the prototype of the game, and thank you guys. Until next time, good gaming and goodbye.